see the 4 new Philippines camps assigned to the U.S. military. Earlier this month, the Philippine government pinpointed 4 additional military installations, including some situated across the waters from Taiwan, where successive units of American troops can be stationed continuously. Despite China's forceful opposition, what are the strategic advantages of these sites? And in the event of a confrontation with China, how might these bases be used? Welcome back to N.D.P. News. Whether you're a new viewer or a returning one, we're glad to have you here. Our channel offers extensive coverage of international relations and current geopolitical events. Now let's get into the video. Recently, the Philippine government disclosed 4 new military bases where American troops will be allowed to stay for an indefinite period, despite China's strong objections. The announcement was made by President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s administration in February, approving an extension of the U.S. military presence to 4 more bases in addition to the 5 existing sites covered by the 2014 Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement between the Philippines and the United States. President Marcos stated that the move would improve the Philippines' coastal defense capabilities. The Biden administration has been focused on strengthening a military alliance in the Indo-Pacific, including the Philippines, to counteract China's influence in the region and potential conflict over Taiwan in the future. The new sites identified by the Philippine government include a naval base in Santa Ana and an international airport in Lalo, both located in northern Cagayan province. These locations have caused outrage among Chinese officials, since they will give American forces a base close to southern China and Taiwan, which Beijing claims as part of its territory. The other 2 military areas are in northern Isabela province and a Navy camp on Balabac Island, located in the western province of Palawan. Palawan is strategically positioned in the South China Sea, a critical passageway for global trade, which Beijing claims nearly in its entirety. The Chinese government has become increasingly assertive in the region, posing a threat to smaller claimant states, including the Philippines. What strategic advantages do these sites offer, and how could they potentially be utilized if a conflict with China were to occur? If you're enjoying the video so far, why not take a moment to drop a like and help us produce even better content in the future? And with that, let's continue. Philippine Navy Base in Santa Ana. The Philippine Navy Base in Santa Ana is an important strategic location in the region, particularly in relation to China's increasing assertiveness in the South China Sea. Its proximity to Taiwan and southern China has made it a key location for the Philippine military, as well as for the United States, which has been increasing its military presence in the region. The base's location makes it an ideal staging ground for naval and air assets, which could be used to counter any potential aggression by China in the region. This could include supporting the Philippines' maritime patrol and surveillance activities, as well as responding to any incursions by Chinese vessels or aircraft. In addition to its strategic location, the Philippine Navy Base in Santa Ana also has modern facilities and infrastructure, which makes it an asset for both the Philippines and the United States. The base is equipped with advanced radar systems, communications equipment, and other high-tech tools that could be used to monitor and respond to any security threats in the region. If conflict were to truly break out between the Philippines and China, the Santa Ana Navy Base could play a critical role in defending Philippine sovereignty and territorial integrity. Its location and capabilities would allow it to quickly respond to any military action by China, including supporting the Philippine Navy and Air Force in any counteroffensive operations. The International Airport in Lalo. The airport is situated in northern Cagayan province, which lies across the sea from Taiwan, and is therefore ideally placed to provide a staging ground for American forces in the event of a conflict with China. Should hostilities break out, U.S. forces stationed at Lalo would be able to respond rapidly to any Chinese aggression in the region, without having to rely on long-distance travel or complicated logistical arrangements. The importance of Lalo as a strategic base is further highlighted by its proximity to other key military installations in the Philippines. For example, the Philippine Navy Base in Santa Ana, also located in Cagayan province, is just a short distance away from Lalo. The 2 bases could work in tandem to provide a robust coastal defense against any potential Chinese incursions. Lalo's international airport could also serve as a vital hub for supplies during times of conflict. Its well-developed infrastructure and strategic location make it an ideal location for transporting goods and resources to other parts of the region. The Army Camp in Northern Isabela Province. The Army Camp in Northern Isabela is a strategically important location due to its proximity to the northern coast of Luzon and the South China Sea. In the event of a conflict with China, this base could potentially be utilized to defend the northern region of the Philippines. The camp's location near the coast would allow for quick deployment of troops and equipment to protect the country's northern borders. Additionally, the camp's infrastructure, such as airfields and communication networks, would be crucial in supporting military operations in the area. Its proximity to China's southern coast could also allow for offensive military operations, such as strikes on critical targets in the event of a conflict. This could potentially give the Philippines an advantage in the region and serve as a deterrent against Chinese aggression. The Navy Camp on Balabac Island. The Navy Camp on Balabac Island holds significant importance due to its strategic location in the Sulu Sea, which is adjacent to the South China Sea. Its location allows for easy access to the nearby Spratly Islands, which have been a point of contention between China and other countries in the region. If conflict were to arise, the Navy camp could potentially be used as a staging ground for military operations to secure the Spratly Islands and prevent China from gaining a foothold in the region. Furthermore, the camp's location near the Strait of Malacca, one of the world's most important shipping lanes, makes it an asset for the US and Philippine forces in times of conflict. It could potentially be used to protect shipping lanes and prevent Chinese interference with international trade. In addition, its infrastructure, including naval vessels and communication networks, would be crucial in supporting military operations in the region. The ongoing territorial disputes between the Philippines and China remain a significant source of tension in their relationship. Since assuming office last year, Marcos's government has lodged over 200 diplomatic documents protesting China's progressively aggressive behavior in the contested waters, with at least 77 being officially filed. But what are your thoughts on Marcos's decision to allocate new military bases to the US? Let us know by leaving a comment below. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn the notification bell on so you can stay up to date with our latest videos. Thanks for tuning in. This has been N.D.P News, and we'll see ya in the next one.